play. It's a blessing to be at home and play as well, especially with friends and family. Now going to be around in attendance, but more than anything, I just always dreamed of being able to play in the NBA, and I've been fortunate enough to do so now for on my 12th season.
What was the reunion like with some of the players that you have played with that are on this roster?
It was great. It was great just to be around familiar energy, see some familiar faces, even amongst staff members. So I was joking with a lot of the guys earlier, babies, is the Denver Pistons or the Detroit Nuggets. So just a little chatter here, already joking, but it was good to be around, like I said, familiar faces, guys to welcome me, guys that I feel comfortable that I can talk to, rely upon for defensive coverages and for offensive schemes. I know I'm going to be relying upon the coaches a lot, but it's always good when you have your peers to go to.
Were you hitting some of those guys that you have a pre-existing relationship with and asking them what the Nuggets was like?
Oh, no, not yet. I mean, I watched. I've been playing, like I said, for a long time. I watch a lot of games. Kind of got a sense of what they do here. Playing style. Got the best player in the league for the last 2 years. So, like I said, there was a lot appealing to coming back home, and I'm just fortunate enough that, like I said, I got an opportunity to be home and to play and hopefully do all I can to just help this team.
How close are these guys? And can you think yourself, I could be one of those pieces that helps us get to a title, get what we want to do?
No, they set out with their aspirations before the season already, so they're doing a great job on the season. Hitting this All-Star break point after tonight. I just want to help. I just want to help. I want to continue to play basketball, continue to do something that I love. Help these guys with their aspirations, whatever that may be. I'm pretty sure it's championship aspirations, and then just try to give back to the game as much as possible. Try to help with the younger guys, teach in any possible way, and just go out here and share the joy with the fans and with my teammates that the game brings to me.
Any meaning behind picking number 7?
Hopefully I could be lucky 7.
Who was your favorite Nuggets player growing up?
Mine growing up, being a Colorado kid, of course, Johns.
When did you get to Denver?
Late last night.
How are you going to use the All-Star break?
Huh?
How are you going to use the All-Star break? Like, do you feel like you can get a head start on getting integrated with the way they play in the system, or are you?
Fortunate enough here with the way technology is nowadays, you can and a lot of things are ran through apps and all, so I'll have the playbook, be fortunate enough for that. But yeah, gonna go back, gonna pack after tonight and get ready to get out here and try to get acclimated as quickly as possible and get ready for this last stretch of the season.
What excites you about Nikola Jokić and the way that he plays and the style of basketball that is contagious amongst this group of guys?
He plays a brand of basketball that I've always believed in, and I think I've been raised to believe in since a kid. You just love the joy that you see him play with, and the best thing, honestly, is how I think I was taught as a kid is the cream of the crop rises to the top. So as long as you do things the right way, the cream of the crop tends to rise to the top, and his stats and his talent kind of shows for it. I mean, there's nights he'll have 6 points. The team's been able to win. He might have 18 boards. There's nights he can score 40. There's nights he just plays basketball and he allows the game to dictate how you're going to play that night. So that's something, being a competitor against them. I've been very appreciative of watching them. Those are guys that you tend to turn the TV on for more. So it'll be great now just to be able to be in his presence and just try to help in any way, and hopefully be a recipient of a lot of those great assists that he throws out each and every night.
You were on that Clippers team in the bubble, second round against the Nuggets. Do you remember anything about that series?
Yeah, Game 7. I remember my boy Jamal talking about Game 7 right in front of the bench. So they made a nice little comeback, and I remember how crappy it was. The bubble was all right, but how crappy it was to lose and then have to be, you're either trailing their bus or they're trailing you, and you got to get back on the same elevators. So that was the last little bit of experience I had. And two things I think I took away from that series was Jamal was real, and man, I think that was Nikola's coming out party probably to the league. And for myself, I love being a student of the game. I just remember going home after every game talking to my brother. I'm like, yo, they're beating us somehow, and I can't figure it out. And it was like he was right in front of me, but I couldn't see him. And then after the series, it was evident by about Game 5 to me. I was like, oh, snap. that kid is really, really good, and he's just taking off. So it's been fun to see, like, his maturation process throughout the league. Tough, I know, for Jamal to have his injury. Good to see the way he's coming back. Hopefully I can help alleviate him a little bit, whatever responsibilities those are. But it's just going to be about helping his team and, of course, trying to help Jamal, just help him get back to who he is. The league knows who he is. He's a scary player. I think, probably been snubbed of some All-Stars, but All-Star caliber player, really, really good, very confident. So just going to try, like I said, help alleviate him until he can get back to fully being who he is. The league is pretty scared of him already, with him probably being 90% of who he is. So that'll be fun. I'm just happy to walk in the building and try to help in any possible way.
What do you remember about Palmer in the 2008 season that you had? That was very special.
Which one? Oh, Palmer?
Yeah. What do you remember
I remember losing in the Final Four. I remember setting out special goals with a group of guys that I still talk to today, friends that I have for life, and just being an underdog. So it's probably good being back in this building. I know they're the #1 team, but probably not being talked about, and what it is about setting out, having big aspirations with a group of guys and believing before anybody else can believe. So chatting with the guys a little bit at shoot around now, it's been fun to kind of feel that similar energy, and to see the way this group has been going. I was just in there talking to AG earlier about, I think we played in preseason, and to see their maturation, I thought it was going to be a good team, but you can see their confidence. They didn't want to just be a good team. They don't want to just be a good team, and they've set out to do big things. And I think their confidence and their work ethic and their belief is really what's allowed them to be in the position they are today. So, like I said, I just want to be able to help.
What do you make of that? Maybe lack of respect, maybe towards them being the #1 seed, or people saying Jokić shouldn't be the MVP. Like, what do you think about that?
I think it always just gives you a chip on your shoulder, and you can see the way that they've carried it, the way that they use it to propel themselves, and then really the teams that are usually having the most funds are the best teams. So, yeah, I think they carry that chip, and I think that they go out there and they make sure that each and every game that they show up, or each and every day that they go put in work, that they're going to enjoy it.
I've heard you can call a Denver guy, but I'm just checking, are you a Denver guy or a Springs guy?
Who, me? Oh, yeah, I'm a Colorado Springs kid, but I'm a Colorado kid. How about that?
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Reggie.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah, my dad was out here.
Military.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.